I thought this segment was a bit of a mess. I say a bit of a mess, probably a lot of a mess.
Following on from what I thought was a fine promo, I thought this was a fine promo. There was a lot of Tully Blanchard forgetting his lines, seemingly, and Dax trying to cover for it. And then the sequences didn't seem to match up because then Best Friends came out and then they did a thing, but then they subverted and went, oh, bait and switch. It was all a bit messy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was a bit messy, to be honest. Like, I don't think I could say that this was a good segment. Because you've got Tony Schiavone's in the ring and he's with FTR and Tully Blanchard. Now, the one thing I think you could easily say of Tully Blanchard being in AEW is that he has been consistent with his promos. Like, he's always been really good. Of all the old timers that they've got there, he's been the most consistent guy, like the most reliable guy to go out there and just be like, oh, Tully, can you just cut this promo for us? He'd be like, absolutely, I'm Tully Blanchard. I can do that really well. It's not like you send out Jake Roberts to do this and Jake Roberts like, hey, man, I'm Flintstones, Adam's Family, whatever it is, talking about cards and whatnot. Tully you can always rely on. And the gimmick they were trying to get over here is that FTR are starting this 20-minute brush with greatness. They are having 20-minute title matches because title matches in AEW are supposed to be 60 minutes. They are doing 20-minute title matches where you don't have to be part of the rankings. FTR are just going to handpick opponents and they will have the matches, and the people who are in the match with have got 20 minutes to beat them. If they don't, FTR not only retain, they get to pick up a win in the win column. Get to pick up a mark in the win column and take home the paychecks and everything like this. And I mean, Tully, I did a really bad job of explaining that, and Tully did a worse job of it.
He did, yeah.
And it's Tully's gimmick. This is what he did with the TV talk. This is his thing.
Yeah, it was very strange because, like, Tully was cutting the promo, seemed to forget his lines, and he said it's going to be 20-minute time limit, and everyone was like, okay. And then you can hear Dax off mic just go, brush with greatness. And Tully goes, yes, brush with greatness. It's like, oh, that's the thing you're supposed to get. That was the big line you were supposed to say, right? Oof. It was a bit disjointed. But yeah, and then Tully built up that them getting a win was like the big deal out of it. And he's like, not only it's going to be 20 minutes, but let me tell you something that's going to be about this match. If they don't beat him in 20 minutes, then they get a win in the win column. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, so in my Transformers collecting days, I used to have, there's like the Japanese Takara series that didn't get aired over here in the UK. I used to get fan translations of that on VHS to watch. And in one of those episodes, there was a moment when one of them's having a pop at Soundwave. And he's like, Soundwave, the next time we meet, I will be there. So, yep. I mean, you're not wrong. You will. That's what this was. It's like, and if they don't beat us, we'll win.
We'll win.
Yep. Okay, Tully.
Yep.
Cool. This was a bit of a messy segment. I think if this had been on the tape show next week, they would have absolutely fixed this and gone out there and told them to go out there and do it again, try to get the segment over. Live TV, these things happen. Best Friends come out and they challenge them to a match there and then. But FTR say, do you know what? You're not 100% after your street fight last week. We'll do this another time. We're going to do this next week.
That would have made more sense if that's what they actually said, because what they actually said was, yes, let's fight now. Let's get a referee out. Come on, let's fight. Let's do this. And then as the referee goes for the bell, he grabs his arm and says, actually, just kidding. Let's do it next week. I was like, what was the point of that bait and switch?
I like that because that's just FTR being dicks. I didn't mind that so much. Being the big provider and be like, actually, well, let's not have this match yet.
If they'd have actually been dicks about it and just said, actually, change their mind. It's fine. We'll do it on our own time next week. But them trying to say, actually, you're not 100%. We should do it for you. I was like, the reason doesn't match. Why would you say yes and then no? Nothing's changed in that time. So I don't know. It didn't work for me. But
I didn't mind it. I get what you mean, but I didn't mind it. Edwin has just said here, the next time I win, you'll lose.
yeah. Sounds
pretty much.